My name is Irene Wilson, and I was born in East Texas. Started out working at the age of 9. Learned how to pick, pull, and strip cotton, and also shock corn. My parents were very uneducated, and all we knew was to work. And my father was a very, very mean parent and loved to drink, with no interest in school. My mother wanted us to learn, but back in those days, the man was the ruler, so we had to play by my dad's rules. But at an early age, I realized that I wanted to do better. So that's why I didn't mind working. We had to leave East Texas, and we moved from Henderson to Seymour. And there, people would let us pick and pull cotton, and I watched the other kids go to school, and I felt so left out because I was not able to go to school. Back in those days, we weren't even allowed to ride the school bus. But I always had a dream in my heart that someday I would do better. And as people noticed how interested we were in working, they hired us. And then this one lady noticed that we would work, so she asked if I would come and wash dishes at different churches and in little small cafes. And that's how I got started. So when we moved from Henderson to Seymour, finally I was old enough because my mother was very ill and my dad was too uneducated to realize that she was dying. So he got meaner and meaner. And when I had him locked up, he realized that he couldn't be as mean anymore to me. So I moved out at the age of 15. And that's when I started going around more educated people. And I decided I was going to do something about my own education. And other people encouraged me. And that, after a little while, I got involved through adult literacy with the United Way. And United Way really gave me a big dream. They asked me when I would tell them about my life condition and how I wanted to do better. They said, "We will help you." And man, let me tell you, when they started sending me places, and this one little man from the United Way put me in his car, they said, "We're going to, with the help of Dr. Luis Rodriguez from Midwestern State University, we're going to send you to Austin, Texas, to the Board of Higher Education, so you can tell those people your story, so you can help yourself to do better." And man, let me tell you, I felt like I was a woman president of the United States of America, because this young man drove me to Austin in his car, and they got me a room with 2 beds. And in the night I thought, oh God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh, I know Miss Oprah Winfrey think she got it made. Look at me, and I don't have any money, but look at me. Now I know I've got to do better. So from there, I started on and on and on, telling my story about how I struggled to get to where I am. And after that, the United Way always knew that they could depend on me to tell others how important it is to get an education. Through the United Way and adult literacy, I'm on my way. I was very young back then, but now I'm doing the double sevens, and I still feel like I need to tell people how important education is. And I will never stop, because it is so, so important. Since then, I have paid for my home, I have bought cars, and I have met new friends and new people. And on one of my trips, they sent me to East Texas, and this one little old lady who was 77 years old, the same as I am today, she told me, I want to give up. And I told her, baby, don't ever give up. So when I saw her again, she had written a little book, and she had a note inside thanking me for encouraging her to never give up. She made it, and that inspired me, and it still inspires me now to be needed, to share my life story with other people. And I have come a long way, and I will continue no matter what. And I had my sister to help me write a little story about who I am. I'm Irene Wilson, and that's a fact. No matter what, I'll never give up. So on my way back home from my trip to Austin, they put me on an airplane. Hey, flew me back. Hey, I felt like I had suspenders on, and I was flicking them. How neat it is, how much you can accomplish if you work with your education. It is so important, and I will continue no matter what to try to encourage whoever I can to realize how important it is to have love with education. I put my heart into everything that I do. I'm a woman of many characters, having that never give up spirit. Who am I? I'm Irene Wilson.